is great. This is great. Come on, it's a party. We're having, hey turkey, we're having a goat party. Let's go. Oh, watch ever, come on, let's go. Okay, this is not good. I don't know what I'm gonna find up here. Everybody's out. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 deer eating, 9 deer. Okay, I think all of my goats have busted into my barn. Fun. Can somebody explain this full house to me? What's going on here? Coco, we gotta talk about it. Oh, wow. This is great. This is great. Come on, it's a party. We're having, hey turkey, we're having a goat party. Let's go. Oh, watch ever, come on, let's go. It's gonna be so much fun. Look at all the mud. This is great. Come on. This is what I get for trying to make a scone video first. Good morning. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. I don't even have my coveralls fully on. Make sure you always have one of these in your barn. Have 2 or 3 of them on the property. Holy moly. Okay, did you get so excited you stuck your head through? This is why, oh, it's so crazy in here. Can we do this, Bugsy? There's little Bugsy. There's Mama. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this, it looks like. Can we do it? She won't even try to do it. Okay, it's okay, baby. I'm gonna help you. Still have one of these on hand. Bugsy! Okay, so here was the plan today. We got up. We can't go get our car. Y'all have been asking about that. They've pushed it up another week. It's been pushed up, I think this is the 4th time, maybe 5, that it keeps getting pushed back. They can't get the parts, they send the wrong parts, etc., etc., etc. So I said, James, everything is peaceful and quiet. Everybody is relaxed. I'm gonna go ahead and make the scone video and get some stuff done at the house for 45 minutes or so, and then we'll go to the barn and I'll wash all my milking stuff and we'll get everything done early. I'm glad I didn't put the scones in the oven. They'd be burned by now. Let's go make some bottles. Okay, so I've ran back down to the house. I know. We're gonna go with it, okay? I'm gonna finish the orange, my little mandarin. I eat 3 of these a day right now. I'm gonna make the bottles. I did take off my glasses and put in my contacts because I can't stand to work in my glasses. I do every now and then, but I despise them. I have issues with all of that. Olive is up. She's not happy because we're going in and out. I don't want her running out. Don't need more drama in that case. But you're gonna hear her barking because I'll let her out, but she can't go out. But I'm gonna make 6 bottles. It takes about 1.5 gallons per day for me to feed these 6 bottle babies right now. Because my goat obviously is not producing enough milk to feed 6 babies. I told you that on a previous video. So I milk her every day and I am mostly consuming all the milk myself. I have given some back if I need to, but at the same time, I prefer to not do that too much. So my goats are using all of my formula, and it absolutely takes about 1.5 gallons of milk per day. So for anybody out there that's going into homesteading and you think you I want goats, and you have to bottle feed them at some point, depending on what you got. I'm letting you know the cost of that alone in terms of, you know, having to feed. Now, fortunately, milk has come down some. We're paying anywhere, depends on where you go. I've seen $2.79, that's the cheapest at Food Lion. It's $2.82 at Ingles and at Aldi. But it's $3 everywhere else, up to $3.50. I'm like, y'all are crazy. Why would I pay that when I can go over here and save almost $1? Vitamin D whole milk. I like to take this little pitcher. It's about it's a half-gallon pitcher, and I like to make the pitchers at one time and then fill the bottles and then make them again, and you'll see how it fills up, okay? And I'm going to kind of just go with the ingredients, which is, of course, you know, the whole milk, the evaporated milk, and the buttermilk. Sometimes if I'm in a rush, you can just do whole milk, but it is better for you to mix all of them in there to get everything that they need. So let's rock and roll. So you want to use buttermilk. You don't want to use the low fat, whatever. You need full fat buttermilk. And let me tell you, I don't drink this stuff. I only drink buttermilk if it's actually from the cow. Seriously, major difference. I know I grew up on this stuff, but once I had real buttermilk, it's not the same. It's good in baking, but for drinking, it's not the same. I'm just saying. Evaporated milk, really good vitamin D. Just gonna splash some in there. Now we're gonna pour it in the bottles, and then I put it into really, really warm to hot water for about 10 minutes or so. I just kind of eyeball it. Oh, thank you, Olive. One. 2. 4. 6. 'See, my intentions were so good this morning. God had a different plan. I don't know why, but he did. So I want to show you this real quick right now. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't give medical advice or whatever. I'm not a doctor, but I do take oil of oregano capsules. I know there's different milligrams and different people can do different things. So do your own homework. Know what works best for you. But I'm just telling you, I have started taking oil of oregano just once a day, because in the past, if I've gotten sick, I take it 3 times a day. If I start to feel like a cold's coming on, I do other things too. But I'm just telling you, look into oil of oregano for you, for your health. See if you can take it. I don't know your situation, but it's really, really good. But I also want to tell you another reason I put my contacts in is because I washed my face and brushed my teeth and all that good stuff. But this is the creme de la creme. This is bear tallow. And I've been putting it on my face every day, at least once a day, especially at night, just a little bit. I mix it with my other good stuff, but I have a few other little things I use. This is the best stuff I've ever used. That and argan oil are my favorites. That works for me, okay? Tallow is wonderful. There's different types of tallows you can buy. There's beef tallow. Obviously, there's bear tallow. And it's medicinal, really, if you look at it from a native point of view. But I just want to say, some of you have been asking about what I use on my skin for my daily skincare. I really think this is the bomb diggity. I know it's not something everyone can get easily, but if you can look into getting maybe just beef tallow, Van Man sells it. It's not super cheap, I get it, but you don't have to use a lot. It goes a long way, and I'm telling you, it really might make a difference for you. I know it has me. So yesterday, I milked a little early, so I only got about a pint from Miss Salt. This is what I'm saying. This is not enough to feed all those babies. They're just too big now, okay? And we're gonna be weaning them completely off bottle, hopefully in about a month. So we're moving into that stage now. So they're getting 2 a day, twice a day. That's what they're warming up right now. And then they get hay and feed, a little bit of feed. I try not to overdo it. You don't want them to bloat. I do have a video on that, on how to help that and cure that. It works great. But so the milk at this time, if I need to, you know, have an emergency or don't have enough milk, absolutely my baby goats come first. But I consume this, and I will let you know that I started consuming about a cup a day. Actually, I'm a little bit more than that now on the raw milk. And I will tell you for sure that I've lost 9 pounds since the first week of November. All the way through Thanksgiving, all the way through Christmas. I haven't been doing a whole lot of running, so I can't give that the credit. I haven't really watched my diet, but I've noticed that this has put me into an automatic intermittent fasting because I'm not as hungry. So as of the other day, I haven't even weighed myself since. I don't typically weigh myself, but I was curious because I knew I was losing weight. And James was like, yeah, I think you are. I'm like, well, I'm not trying to. So I know that I've had videos in years past when I was consuming raw milk, specifically even the cow milk, wonderful stuff. I would lose weight. I wouldn't try to. My work load was the same. I didn't diet. I didn't fast. I didn't do anything. I think it just naturally fills you up so much that it just throws you into an automatic intermittent fasting. And so I feel good. Works out. What are you doing? Hmm? Okay. It's like 11:45. Everything is now done. Hard lesson here, several, always, so let's go over it. Number one, double check your gates. James and I are debating on how this happened because we always latch it through and pull it through underneath, so you can't undo it. Maybe time to, I think I just need to get a lock. And here's why I say this. If you have little do-dillies that you have to put onto your water faucet or a lock that you have to put on your gate when you're done every single time, I have mud all over me, so there's no telling. Then you know that you shut the gate, you latch the gate, and you lock the gate. Okay, it helps you do that. I highly recommend, and I'm pretty good at it. Everything else pretty much has a lock on it, right? So, rule number two, little Bibi and Bugsy, the little baby that had her head come through, I didn't think she was gonna be able to pull it out. I worked with her for a bit and I couldn't get it out, and she was not being, but she wasn't being cooperative. So see, it goes back to, they're gonna do what they wanna do when they want to do it. She is a doeling. Okay, she's all girl. Okay. So, lots of lessons there. But the point is I try to put screening in all of my every one of my other gates on my stalls has that. And I thought, well, it's just her. It's just one. I will be okay. You know, and I know better. I know better. So I really think it's important that we get some like old fencing with smaller, you know, whatever, smaller bits, smaller holes, 4x2, or even less, like chicken wire. But chicken wire works, but they tear it up quicker. I mean, so it gets the immediate job done, but we've used that in the past, and it works for a bit, maybe for a year or two, and then you got to replace it. So the more hardcore your wiring is, the better it's going to be. So there's that. So I'm finally going to walk up here and get an Amazon package. I got a new garden flag. I really splurged on myself after Christmas. I don't really do much for myself, James, not until after Christmas if we're going to do anything, you know, like buy a new pair of shoes, which I did. I really needed a new pair of shoes, moccasins, and because I've worn my other ones just plumb out. So I got that, and I got myself a garden flag. It was $5.99. It's okay. It's okay. $5.99. So cute. But anyway, first of all, I want to say real quick, thank you so much for all of your support. We went to the post office late last night. Not late. I mean, by 8 o'clock, I'm pretty much turning into a pumpkin now. But we went, and I cannot believe the amount of cards and gifts after Christmas that I'm still getting. You guys are amazing, and I want to thank you for that. I did check my P.O. box twice right before Christmas, the week leading into Christmas, and I thought, well, I'll have most of everything, and apparently y'all just kept sending stuff, and I thank you. I just want to say that out loud. So there's no way that I can ever thank you enough for the amount of, I think I've got more Christmas cards this year than I did last year, and I didn't think that was possible, but I'm pretty sure we did. So I thank you for that, because I love the Christmas cards. There's some beautiful cards and some small things like that, and I just want to thank you for that. Guys, just keep pressing forward, okay? When you have high stress, like whether it's just something in your house with your kids, just work through it. Try to stay calm. That's the main thing. This is why I'm not milking right now. I would have this in this video. I was going to milk. I was hoping to milk in this first round this morning, in the later round of the morning, and I'm stressed out, and I just stopped. This is a good lesson, and you learn this as a milkmaid, and it does apply to everything else. It's not fruitful for you to milk your animals if you're highly stressed out. You need to step back, take a deep breath, reassess your situation, get done immediately what you need to get done, regroup, and then come back. Salt's okay. She can make it another hour or so. It's okay. But I have to step back, because these animals, they can absolutely sense all of your stress. I think we can do it as people, children especially can do it, but animals are highly intuitive, and if you are getting around something that you're trying to treat, or if you're trying to milk, or if it's a beast much bigger than you, you do not need to be operating if you are high stress. And this is something that we all have to manage right now, is our stress levels, because I do think it's playing a role in a lot of things in terms of our health. I don't think it's part of the crisis. I've seen some of you, I'm going to say this, I'm going to put this in here. I've seen some of you comment saying that stress in our food is what's made everybody sick. I think that they are key components. It's like a cocktail. I do think they play a role. I'm not going to deny that, but no, I don't think that's why we're seeing all this immediately happen over the last year. I'm sorry. We've been consuming lots of things for a long time, and I just think it's too coincidental. And I get what you're saying, but I believe that it is a combo, yes, and they are hitting us hard with lots of things. I don't deny any of that, but if you're going to deny the most obvious thing and blame it on Oreos, you might want to go back and reassess that. Just free advice. You don't have to take it. I'm just saying. All right, let's see what I got up here. Maybe I got my little flag. I don't know. But I just want to thank you, and I'm praying for you. I'm praying for this nation. And this is not a typical morning. A lot of the stuff I do, but not necessarily in this order. Not under this amount of stress. The main thing that I worry about is somebody getting into a scuffle or somebody getting fully out. That typically doesn't happen on my farm. Luckily, everything on the front of the barn is locked down so hard and Cochise won't let anybody in that's not really going to be an issue, right? So everything was all good and safe. All the babies are great. So I appreciate you being here. All right, I'll see you on the next video. I love you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Spend very special and precious time with your friends and family that you love. Do the things that matter. Keep preparing. We got to keep our head on straight. Expect high stress. Right, Patara? We'll see it through. Give me a fist bump. Love you. Godspeed. We'll see you on the next video.